we have another very important announcement here. Arvind Raghunathan, an IIT alumni, IIT la padichi, went to New York, has created a niche for himself there in terms of business and otherwise. He's contributing to IIT to set up a research center. He will tell you more about it, but let me a brief introduction about Mr. Arvind Raghunathan. He is joining a list of elite members like Krish Gopalakrishnan, Raju, the Prem Vatsa and many others who have contributed significantly to IIT for setting up various centers.
So, first of all, thank you all so much for coming. It is really amazing to see so much interest from everybody here. Who lived on this earth and consumed on this earth has put back to the earth the equivalent of what they consume. So I have been here, I have enjoyed an amazing time in India for my first 20 or 21 years of my existence. And India supported me in so many numerous ways. The idea really is that it's time to give back to India and put back exactly as Einstein suggested. Also wanted to tell you that, basically let me tell you a little bit briefly about my life, and then we can take it from there. Benoit Mandelbrot famously said that my life appears to be a series of accidents and a series of random events, but when I look back, there is a pattern. So my life also has a series of random events and accidents and incidents, but when I look back, there's a pattern which is all leading to the right place. So I was born in Chennai, raised in Chennai, went to a school here, then went to IIT Madras from 1979 to 1984. By the way, I was only 16 or less when I joined IIT Madras, so it was a highly impressionable age for me. At such an impressionable age, I met a lot of brilliant people, far more brilliant than me, both students and professors, and there was a lot for me to absorb from all of them. I was an electrical engineering major. At that time, there was no computer science, but I loved mathematics. My favorite subject was mathematics. There's just not enough of mathematics in India at that time, even though I'm going to talk about in a little bit how great we were. But our mathematics was, we didn't have centers of excellence. We didn't have people guiding you to do the right thing. I didn't know what to do. One day, a very famous American professor called John Hopcroft came to IIT and he spoke about the work he was doing and the work that everybody else in America was doing. And I was very attracted and I switched to theoretical computer science, which I went to Berkeley to study and work with world famous professors at Berkeley, and I learned a lot about it. And the subject was not easy, and I had to make a number of pivots and eventually figured out what I wanted to do, and it ended up leading to an academic job as a professor of computer science at the Courant Institute of Mathematics at NYU, New York University. And one day while I was there, I didn't last that long, I was only there for 2 years, not because I was kicked out, but actually by accident, I read just completely happenstance, I read a book called Liar's Poker by Michael Lewis, which talks about the amazing experience of being on the trading floor of a Wall Street firm called Salomon Brothers. It's a bestseller, one of the greatest books ever written on this topic. And I read it and I said, I want to do the same thing, use mathematics to solve the puzzle of the stock market and the bond market and things like that. So that's what I started to do. And my wife, Sri Bala, who's her family is also from Chennai, she encouraged me very strongly to do it. And of course, the United States, England, Australia, Canada, and China. China has so many. The investment China is making in centers of excellence is unbelievable. Now, obviously, I cannot compete with China, but it's just one small step that I'm taking for IIT. Hopefully, IIT makes that giant leap from where it is today to the top of the world ranking. That's the goal. And I'm partnering, I think, at IIT with the very best people to make it happen. And one day, I think this center, hopefully I come back in 5 years, we hold a news conference about somebody from my center who has become a Nobel laureate or won some great award. That is the goal. So I really thank you again once more very much for coming. I just want to pause my remarks. I can do Q&A from Greece, from Persia, from China, from all of Asia came to study here. And getting a degree from one of these universities was the greatest thing. In mathematics, India was the world's leader. mathematics. They were, even though everybody talks of mathematics as starting elsewhere in Greece with Euclid and all of that, India was really the leader. Aryabhatta came up with the concept of the place value system. That's how we do our arithmetic today. And the greatest of them was Brahmagupta, who came up with the most amazing things, including zero, how to calculate using zero, how to use negative numbers, how to use the x in algebra, the unknown, to calculate. And he gave the whole formula. And what he did was written in the form of verse. It is called the uh, Brahmaputra, Brahmaputra Siddhanta. Brahmaputra Siddhanta. He wrote this beautiful thing that was sent to the Arabs. And the Arabs converted to the form that the Europeans could understand. And that's why it's called the Arabic numerals. But really, it's the Indian numerals. And it was called algebra because it went from algebra from Arab, but actually it was invented in India. And then they say algorithm, that was based on Al-Khwarizmi, the Arab, who translated Brahmagupta for the Europeans. Al-Khwarizmi became algorithm. So computer science actually, you can say, starts with Brahmagupta. It is amazing. So we have to build back. Indian universities today are not in the top 100 in the world rankings, not even one, not even IIT Madras. But there is an opportunity for us to regain our glory, our past glory. That is what my gift is all about. And if you go, basically what we lack in India is not intelligence. Our people are as intelligent anywhere in the world, but infrastructure we don't have enough investment, and most importantly, centers of excellence to compete with the world. That's the whole idea of what we're trying to do. If you go to China, see, by the way, that became a trader, like I said, using mathematics to trade stock market, which is what I did for many years. And then eventually I founded a company called Rock 360. We are one of the largest financiers of real estate in America, residential real estate in America. If you're a builder, you source the property, you fix it up, and then you sell it. We finance the buying of the property, we finance the construction loan, and we are with you for the entire journey of the property. We do everything in-house. There is nothing that we depend on third party. We built our own software. We built our own sales team. We built our own underwriting, and we built our own servicing team. The entire thing is done in-house. And Rock 360 has an edge because we have the finest technology, and we took it as an opportunity to take it from a cottage industry to institutionalized. And the institutionalized meaning all these small builders and all these small lenders will all work on our platform. So we created the operating system for everybody. And therefore, they're all hooked onto our platform. And we provide every service that they want essentially for free, except for the loan. We collect the interest, of course. So that's how we did it. And by consolidating it like that and keeping everything in-house, so we basically have a lock on it because it is our operating system that everybody will use, and they will not switch from it. That's the idea behind it. And Eric, on the left-hand side, they both came to the very hotel last year. For the first time, came to India. And together, we have funded $30 billion in loans with an excellent track record. Then over time, we have offices in Spain, Costa Rica, India, of course, Singapore, and Tokyo. And I believe we even opened an office in South America now. So it's become a worldwide company. What House IQ is. House IQ is using artificial intelligence, AI, to solve all your problems in your housing needs. We help you through artificial intelligence to find the neighborhood you want to live in, find the house you want to live in. We can tell you what sort of repairs you need to make for the house, what sort of modifications you need to make for the house. If you make these changes, how much will your new house be worth extra? The entire user's manual for your house, like the digital twin of your house, is sitting with us. So we know everything about the wiring in your house, the plumbing in your house, the lights, the dishwasher, the washing machine, everything. We have the information. And using artificial intelligence, we can recommend to you when to change this, when to order this, when to wait. First of all, finding a name is very hard, especially in America. All the names are taken. So I wanted to have some small name. My name is Arvind Raghunathan. Most Americans have trouble pronouncing it. It's a long name. So I wanted only 3 letters, and I thought about what it should be. And we are thinking of various mythological creatures and all of that. most of the mythological creatures are taken. But also, my family faith is Hindu. My partners, their faith is Jewish and things like that. We needed some common theme. And then we hit upon this rock. ROC is actually a bird. In the Hindu religion, we call it Garuda. Garuda. In the Iranian Persian tradition, is Rukh. Shah Rukh means the king bird. Shah Rukh Khan, Shah Rukh means king bird. And in the Jewish tradition also there is the same. So the idea, it was a theme. And actually Garuda is a very good bird. It actually fights evil and and protects the best. So that's the name. Actually, rock really means Garuda. வணக்கம் எல்லாரும் வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஆஹ் ஆஹ் நான் இங்க பிறந்து வளர்ந்து படிச்சவன். எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஆசைப்படுறேன். நான் என்னோட எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச என்னோட நாலேஜ் என்னோட ரிசோர்ஸஸை வச்சுட்டு நம்ம ஊருக்கு நான் என்ன பண்ணலாம், எப்படி எல்லாருக்கும் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணலாம், எப்படி எல்லாருக்கும் என்கரேஜ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு நான் யோசிச்சுட்டே இருந்தேன். இங்க வர்றது ரொம்ப உண்டு. ஏன்னா எங்க அப்பா அம்மா இங்கதான் இருந்தாங்க. அப்பா இறந்து போயிட்டாரு, அம்மா வேற ஊர்ல இருக்கிறாங்க. நான் எப்பவுமே இங்க வச்ச யோசிக்கிறது, இவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்காங்க, இவ்வளோ புத்திசாலியா எவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்காங்க, எவ்வளவோ தெரியும் இவங்களுக்கு. ஆனா நாம இவங்களுக்கு எப்படி ஹெல்ப் பண்ணி இவங்களை இன்னும் முன்னுக்கு வர முடியும், எப்படி படிக்க வைக்க முடியும், எப்படி நாலேஜ் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்னு நான் யோசிச்சுட்டே இருக்கிறது. ஐஐடி பெரிய இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆகும். இந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு இந்தியாவில் இந்த குவாலிட்டி கிடைக்கவே கிடைக்காது. ஸோ நான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப லக்கின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஏன்னா எனக்கு இடம் கிடைச்சது அது கஷ்டம். அப்புறம் அதை படித்து பாஸ் பண்ணுறது கஷ்டம். எனிவே அது ஆன அப்புறம் ஐஐடியோட சேர்ந்து எதாவது பண்ணலாம்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். அண்ட் அது ஒரு சென்டர், அதை உலகத்திலேயே பெரிய சென்டர், உலகத்துல எல்லாரோடையும் கம்பீட் பண்ற மாதிரி ஒரு சென்டர் ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். அப்போ சின்ன பசங்க எல்லாம் போய் அதுல போய் எனக்கு இல்லை, நான் இருக்க கிடையாது. அதனால எனக்கு அந்த அந்த ஆசையில கிரியேட் பண்ணேன். அப்போ ஐஐடியில் அங்கே டைரக்டர் டீன் அவங்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப சப்போர்ட் பண்ணாங்க. அதனால அது ஒழுங்கா போயிட்டு இப்போ எனக்கு ஆசை, நான் திருப்பி 5 வருஷம் 10 வருஷத்துக்கு வச்சே அதே சென்டர்ல இந்த லெவல் இல்லாத அங்க போய் உலகத்திலேயே எல்லாரும் சொல்ல வேண்டியது இந்த கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ் சென்டர் தான் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் எல்லாம் சால்வ் பண்ணிட்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்ல வேண்டியது. அது ஒரு ஆசை எனக்கு. அது என்னால் மட்டும் பண்ண முடியாது, எல்லாரோட சப்போர்ட்டும் வேணும். பட் நம்ம ஊர்ல அந்த மாதிரி டேலண்ட்டும் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸும் இருக்கு, நடக்கும் தான் நான் நினைக்கிறேன். Hi everybody. I am Ashwin Raghunathan. I am a founder of Prof as well as the founder of ARtCS. I grew up in Chennai. I went to school here. I went to IIT Madras. I come here regularly. I love being here, and I wanted to give back to the place that gave me so much over the first 21 years of my life. It's a formative period for me, and the way I gave back, one of the ways I gave back, I've done other things, is to get involved with IIT Madras and create a center for theoretical computer science at IIT Madras to be the world's finest such center. IIT Madras, by all of India, has that world-class talent. What they lack is infrastructure, and what they lack are the resources for commitment to fundamental research of the finest kind. IIT Madras gave me this opportunity. So now the Center for Theoretical Computer Science, that is named after me, we call it ARtCS, is going to be solving the greatest fundamental problems of computers. Fundamental problems, not applied. That's the goal, driven by curiosity, and challenge the world to be, once again, recapture our place as the premier intellectual place of the world. That's the idea. So I gave them a certain amount of money, that is an endowment. That means the money sits at IIT forever. It is invested into various stocks and bonds. The amount, as I said, will be in the tens of crores range. I didn't get IIT's permission to tell you the exact amount, so I cannot. Tens of crores range, and it will the interest from it, maybe 10% or whatever, every year goes into the budget, and as the amount climbs, more and more and more amounts go there for the uses, so that the scholars don't have to depend on corporations and government to do their research. They can do research on topics that are super important for them and also for the world, and putting IIT back in the map as one of the world's top universities. Remember what in my opinion, Taxila and Nalanda were the world's two greatest universities in India, greatest in any place in the world. Today, not even one institute in India is in the top 100. This is an effort to provide people the resources to concentrate on solving the greatest problems so that they can put themselves back in the map as one of the world's top 10 universities. That's the idea. We have the people, we need the backing. Mine is a small step in that direction, but eventually I hope IIT and India will take the giant leap from where they are today to the top 10 of the world. That's my goal, and I hope together with all of you and with the people at IIT, we will all together work